Get in line.
Yes? May I help you? Hold on. Give me one moment. It's this damn border manifest. Doesn't add up. I told Private Lloyd how to do it, but that fool is more interested in impressing these young farmers' daughters than he is in his job. Damn it all. I missed someone. They're a peaceful crowd, for the most part, stick to themselves. I've seen rowdier priests. It's the followers of Telogris that worry me. They look like the others, farmers, craftsmen, veterans, but they have a hunger, like men on the brink of starvation. They seek something in those mountains. Some purpose, after all the madness. Whoever this Telogris turns out to be, I hope he wields his power carefully. They say he's building a safe haven for those who wish to begin again, away from the strife, misery, and hardship of the world. Why would such a person name himself after the god of chaos? My sister fought under General Tolera on the Day of the Pale Swans. She died alone in Cluricon. The day after we received Bindi's death notice, I made the journey to Dyden Hill and enlisted. That was 10 years ago. A settler on the manifest. One of the folks who came through the checkpoint. If my superiors found out, I'd be sacked. No question. Ever since they opened the pass, we've needed to monitor every person coming and going from the region, in case of spies. But someone got through. I just don't know how. Maybe a stolen ticket. Truly. Only if you mean it. It's just that, well, I can't leave the checkpoint, but I need to check some of the names of the manifest. If you're willing to lend a hand, I could probably spare some supplies, or maybe an extra piece of equipment. But if I find out the intruder is you, well, there'll be hell to pay, for both of us. Be safe.
Hello there. Beautiful out here today, isn't it? You couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. No problem. Glad to help. Are you with the Alpha military? I wouldn't doubt it. I know better than to lose my border permit. If our family wants to make a successful go of it, we'll need all our papers in order. Here you are. Goodbye.
Is a mess. Hello, hi, yeah, do you have a few moments? I'm looking for someone. Anyone, frankly. We seem to be in a bit of trouble. Our caravan has been attacked, you see, and we're searching for an extra hand. Preferably that hand would be holding a sword, or a hammer. A bow is fine too. We're not picky, really. These old chasm passes have been closed to traffic for years, ever since the war, when the Tuatha caused the avalanches. But life goes on and trade resumes, and here we are bringing trade back to one of the most ancient of trade routes. The mountains are a dangerous place. Look at the caravan attack. Everyone should have protection if they can afford it. I was lucky enough to find these two pledge shields. What with the Niskaru attacks, good mercenaries are hard to come by. That mess of tents is practically its own village. Has a mayor, a warden, and even its own insane prophet. The longer they keep the gates shut, the bigger revival will become. Ambush. Not sure of much else. Pledge shield Bolton was the only passenger, and we haven't seen her since it happened. It's as though the attackers knew those wagons carried our supplies, food, clothes, tents, weapons. Most of it was ours, but we carried a whole load of goods for the revival camp ahead. They desperately need that cargo. Listen, we have one more pledge shield with us, Oscar Grunberg, but he needs to stay behind to guard the rest of the wagons. Would you be willing to investigate the scene of the attack? I'd split a share of the spoils with you. Thank Lyria. I'll be ruined if if we lose those supplies. This will work perfectly. Pledge Shield Grunberg will stay here to watch over the remaining settlers and their wagons. Meanwhile, you can descend the canyon and check to see if there's anything we can salvage. And hopefully we'll learn what happened to Pledge Shield Bolton. See you soon.
Aren't you a welcome sight? I thought I was a goner. Did Grunberg send you? I owe him 10 coin. Bastard was right. Kobolds. There's a nest of the angry buggers back in the mountainside. Somebody needs to see to it, or there'll be more blood. If you're willing to patch me up, I could tag along. I promise I won't slow you down too much. Bye.
My first day on the line, Captain ordered me and Proudhome to scout the ridge, to search for Tuatha. No Tuatha, not that I could see. But mountains. Mountains as far as sundown. Proudhome grinned through the mist. "Welcome to the West Road," he said, his gold tooth glinting.
Careful where you tread. These kobolds are spitting angry. I joined the War Swan only a week ago. Can you believe it? The candles on my birthday cake were still smoking when I hurried to the local tavern to enlist. Now he's smart, that's for certain. Smarter than me. Unlike a lot of these settlers, he seems to have a plan, to have it all worked out. I wouldn't be surprised if he was running the place by the time we reach Crownhold. Stories say it's an Almain city, or the ancestors of the Almain, the Mitharans. Maybe the stories are true, maybe not. I've never been to the city before, so I'm hoping to see something grand. Master Burns told us they were food and medicine for the refugees of the camp up ahead, but I have my doubts. I saw a lot of crates when I was down in that kobold hole, and they were weapons, not food or medicine. I'll be here. Oh, I owe you my life. People are always talking about the hero of Melsen Shear, but I'd much rather have you beside me. I'll be here. Yeah?
Stay on that track.
How's it going? I had a feeling about you. You had the bright glow of opportunity. Here's the payment I promised. Now that I've got my supplies back, I can sell them to the highest bidder. Oh, did I say they were for the refugee camp? Oh, my mistake. No, I plan to sell those goods to desperate refugees at ridiculously high prices. I'll make a fortune. All thanks to you. Bye-bye. The West Road is a mess.
Thanks for bringing Bolton back. That kid doesn't know how lucky she is. Hopefully we'll be moving out soon. What was in the wagons? Oh, I don't know. The usual goods, I think. Don won't say much about the cargo, only that we should keep our nose out of his business and do our jobs. So that's what I do. I'd be out there myself if I could. These mountains hold opportunity for anyone who has the bravery to seek it. Maybe I'll start a homestead of my own once I've stashed away enough coin. Stay alert.
Notice report. Entry 41B. Scholar Cruikshank reporting. Put this in the top of your pile, Thomas. Expedited. Fold down the topmost corner. You don't want to lose it. You were right. The veil is thinning here, worn down to belly and onion skin. Reality is all but threadbare. Send workers immediately. Scribes and engineers. There is much to be done. What's your permit? What's your permit?
Why? The West Road is a mess. My heart aches for Isaac Thorne, but we all lost somebody in the Crystal War.
Dear Pa, another day, another disappointment. I spent days here in the camps, languishing, waiting for the Chaos King to bring us through to his promised land. Disease, hunger, crime. It's almost as if I brought the Phalans with me. You were right. It pains me to say it, but you were right. This was a mistake. Love, Peter.
watchful. A gang of bandits called the Vagabonds prowls these mountains.
Hold up, friend. Whoa! Hello there. Slow down. I'm harmless, I assure you. The name's Jansen, Rota Jansen. I lead this caravan. Just a group of travelers heading west looking for new opportunities. You look like a person who knows their way around a weapon, considering all the ones you've got strapped to your back. There's been an incident, and I need somebody with your expertise. The Warsworn aren't interested. They've got their own demons to chase. How about it? You interested in solving a murder? I'd make it pay. 4 members of our party. Harmless folks. A group of us went down to the river to wash, and something came out of the shadows. Whatever it was attacked Timur and the others. As the rest of us, well, we fled. Like cowards. Their bodies remain where they fell. Not much, I'm afraid. I didn't recognize the creatures, meaning they didn't seem like woodland beasts or wild fae. My first instinct was that we'd been attacked by one of the other caravans, but I'm not sure anymore. Thank you. You have my heartfelt gratitude. It's difficult out here on our own with no village warden to protect us. I'm ashamed to say we haven't moved the bodies of our dead yet. They're still where we left them along the river. See you around. A device? I wouldn't know anything about that. Effie's a gnome. Used to be an artificer for some of the scholars in Odessa. She might know something. Is that an appropriate thing to say? Perhaps I don't know. I was raised by a grandmother who filled my head with stories. Ancient Mitharans, the lost city of Crownhold. With everything happening in the Feylands, I figured this was my chance to head west, to see if any of the stories were true. They're my ancestors, the legendary forebears of the Almain people. Their land lies in the Almair Valley, far to the west beyond the mountains. Some say that one of the early Mitharan tribes got lost in these canyons, built a city to rival Alfaria's own. So far, no surprises. Of course, I haven't seen much of it yet. Colder than what I'm used to, that's for certain. They say passage through the mountains is blocked farther up the road, that people are being barred entry. Not sure what that's about, but word is that a refugee camp has sprung up. Revival. All I know are the rumors from folks heading east, back the way we came. Apparently, Revival is its own little community. A tent city of traders, travelers, pilgrims and settlers. Are you talking about the attacks? Sure. They're on the rise, no doubt about that. They tend to lurk up in the crags, out of the way of people. But sometimes they come looking for food. See you around.